You fly back home today.
I do.
And you're flying out of Burbank or LAX?
LAX, this is a whole nother podcast.
Okay.
1.6 miles on United, king of the sky, getting in that lounge, getting my miles, 1K, treated like a guy.
That boy.
Yeah.
You deserve it. And you sit up top or do you sit back in steerage?
They're upgrading me. When status like this guy?
I didn't know. I don't know. Yeah.
You do know.
I do know, but at the same time, I like to pretend I don't.
Okay.
Right? I'm excited for you. You're going to be up there. United. Now, I don't know if I've been in a first class United in a long time. Is it? You like it up there? You get a nice meal?
You know what? It's the best place to sit when on the plane.
Yeah, there's no question about that.
Make it the best of what's around.
Right.
Yeah. Remember you asked me if we were going to be first class going to New York? We were on JetBlue. That doesn't have a first class.
Oh.
There's just a few rows that are a different color, and they charge you more because you're near the front. That's it. The exact same seats.
And you did not do that?
No, we did not.
Doesn't seem worth it.
We were already row 8. So it's like, why would I pay $75 to be 2 rows closer?
And there's no more leg room there, right? Because isn't the whole thing about JetBlue is
all their rows are great with leg room. Right? There's no need.
Yeah.
I don't want to change topics on your show that I'm changing topics.
Mr. Cabana, you're welcome to change the topic.
Okay, but so when I get home on Easter, obviously I have nothing to do. I'm going to be throwing out the first pitch for the Milwaukee Brewers.
Nice. Congratulations.
Yes, awesome. And I've been having questions.
Yes.
I know you've thrown out the pitch for the White Sox. I also have thrown out a pitch for the White Sox.
Oh, good for you.
Thank you. They just let anybody. They literally let anyone.
Did you do it twice?
I did not.
Oh, I did it twice. You're nothing. Go ahead. You got questions?
So I did a safe pitch.
Yes.
And I really want to throw a sidearm submarine pitch.
Oh,
then
don't
do
that. Do you have experience throwing sidearm?
Well, my shoulder is so effed up due to wrestling that when I play in my comedian softball league in the summers in Chicago, when I naturally have to kind of throw it sidearm. Okay. But I could throw it overhand just for a lobby. But I think if I nail it, that's newsworthy, I think.
You think it's newsworthy?
Or at least meme or GIF worthy.
Yeah. I think, and I'm going to go the other way. I want you to understand that I think you're terrific, and the fact that I know your name and I don't follow wrestling will negate what I'm about to say. I think give it a shot because you're not famous enough for it to be on a gag reel if it goes bad.
Oh, yeah, that's interesting.
So I say give it a shot, sidearm. Do your thing that you want to do. If it shits the bed, you laugh about it. You go, Colt Cabana, and you rip your shirt off. You show them your biceps, and you're the hero.
Okay, you think? Okay, have there been? There must have been people that threw a real bad pitch that we just don't know about it, huh?
Yeah.
I assumed every bad pitch goes on a reel somewhere. That was kind of my assumption.
I don't know. I think Jimmy's right. Like if it's not like a super famous. Who was
like
it?
a Baba Booey, let's say.
Right.
Well, I mean, and Howard was the one that made the big deal out of that. Like, I don't know if anyone would have cared in a vacuum.
I think it would have made it because that one was really bad.
Who was the other one that was?
There's a 50 Cent is horrible. And then there's a female reporter, I think, who like basically just throws it straight down into her feet.
Yeah.
I want to see someone.
And also I think Cardi B. Is it Cardi B or somebody who also?
Oh, I don't remember. I don't see that. I don't think I've seen that one.
Megan Thee Stallion just did it on opening day for the Astros, and it was okay.
Okay.
But go ahead.
Maybe Colt, maybe you can do this instead, because I've never seen anyone do this. Pretend like you're checking the runner on first,
okay.
Even though there's no one there, not even a first baseman, and then just throw it to first.
Wow,
throw over. That's not a bad idea. Throw over.
Yeah. Now, no one's going to be there, or
no? There's going to no.
Should I have a plant over there?
Well, if you can orchestrate to have someone sneak out there and receive that would be amazing, obviously. But if it's even funnier if there's no one there, you just throw it to no one and it just dribbles off into the dugout.
They would look at you like what in God's name?
Now there's the famous Ken Burns. You ever remember that Ken Burns documentary years ago?
Of course. I think it's playing.
Everyone was like playing Pepper, I think, which is you all get in a circle and you throw it. They were throwing around like trick throws. I don't know if you remember that.
I don't remember that part.
Like it looked like you'd go throw it forward, but then you'd throw it behind your back to the person to your right.
Yeah.
And I have as an uncle, I have some of those those tricks in my. I'm wondering if I could do a trick pitch.
Do a little bit of that.
Oh, like you go overhand and then you go around.
So I have one where you go for the windup, but you throw it underhand as you're about to pitch it. Do you think that would go over well?
Yeah, of course it would.
You're in for that.
Hey, well, I'm in for any sort of theatrics.
I do. I mean, I would love to see. I don't know how I'm going to get the footage, but I would love to see you throw it sidearm and just see how it goes.
Okay.
Well, certainly you'll have a friend there with you.
Yes.
And your friend will at least be holding up.
We'll be recording.
A phone.
Good.
I might chicken out.
Let me ask you a couple of follow-up questions.
Yeah.
You're from the north side. You grew up on the north side. You currently live within walking distance of Wrigley.
Correct.
Why did you throw the first pitch out for the White Sox? It seems like you'd be a Cub guy.
We didn't. I am a Cub guy. My mother had season tickets. Was in the bleachers. You know, she always talks about like '67. She was in the bleachers, and I filmed. I watched the World Series when we won. Like with her, I filmed her. She was ecstatic.
Oh, great!
It was so special for me. But we didn't have a Cubs hookup.
Oh,
we had a Sox hookup for the company that I was. Oh God, don't get me started. You know, when I was wrestling for the great promoter William Corrigan, he had a hookup at the White Sox.
Okay,
talking about the Smashing Pumpkins.
Yes,
Billy Corgan.
Yes, promoters I've wrestled for: Billy Corrigan, the Insane Clown Posse, Jasmine St. Clair, the Queen of the Gangbang. The list goes on.
To hear the whole conversation, subscribe for free on Apple Podcasts or wherever you get your podcasts, or visit nevernotfunny.com.